Welcome back everybody, Todd here. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Today we'll be continuing on with the horse trailer rehab project. This will be episode 5 in the series. Today Laura's going to disassemble another hub, or she's going to take off another wheel, disassemble the hub. She'll show you how she packed the bearings and reassembles all of that. We got our roof vents in, we'll show you those and plenty more, so come on with me and let's get into it. Laura's backing up onto the jack. Okay, so you can see the one that was cleaned up, and now we're now on to the next one. You can see she's got some hammer and dolly work to be done on that fender. Looking at the other fender, that's pretty much cleaned up as good as it's going to get. We might tap it a few more times, but alright, so on to that this weekend. So Laura's back in here with the hammer and dolly working on that side of the fender.
Good enough. It's not good. It's better.
Okay, Laura got a package today. It should be our vents for the roof. Let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah, all the flanges, and there you go. So really, we just need the mechanisms. I mean, those things are installed, but I don't see wanting to tear that thing apart. So we've got a dilemma. Do we tear those out of the roof and put these in, or try to disassemble these things and stick them in the ones that are already in the roof? I don't know. We'll be back to you later. Continuous film, I can touch the film. Alright. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull this hub off. Just working a screwdriver in there and loosening up that cap. And then off comes the cap. And right in there is your castle nut, etc. So we'll pull that off. So she's got the cotter pin that goes through the castle nut. She's trying to get that straightened out with some needle nose pliers, and then it's a matter of just finding the end of it and getting it out of there. There we go. Success. Okay, here we go. All right, bearings are out. There we go. I mean, it looks like we, just like the other one, we got quite a bit of meat on the brakes. It just really needs to be cleaned off with a wire brush and blown out with an air gun. And then this hub, same deal, is going to need to be chipped off. brought down and reconditioned. Working all the grime off of that thing. Got it all plugged up so it doesn't spill into the inside. We will clean the inside out, but not till we're done with the whole thing. So we got Laura packing her bearings. Just, you know, nothing fancy. You just take a lot of grease and you force it into the bearings. Top, bottom, and sides. So we'll be back in a few to put that back together. So we're just prepping this to go back on, so where we had everything capped off with tape, and get those paper towels out of there and re-grease it and stuff. So moving forward. Okay, it's go time. Ready to go. We've got that all gooped up good. Again. So we've got it loaded up pretty good with grease in there. We're ready to go. So the next thing to go is going to be the bearings. So go ahead and grab those bearings. Yep. In they go. Washer. There's the flat side. Castle nut. Okay, if it's hand tight, then just put your pin in. Yep. Now you grab your needle nose and spread her apart. Alright, you can see we got the cotter key, cotter pin bent back. It's hand tight, so it's good to go. It's not too tight, not too loose. We're going to cap it and be done with it. Alright, and just like that, we're back in business. We've got both of those done now, and it's time to move on, catch the rest of this frame painting, and move on to something else. The wheel is being painted, so we should be, in a matter of a day or so, done with this side of the trailer. We'll take one last look at the kind of the finished product, where she took her hammer and dolly work and really cleaned up that fender nicely. So we're going to call that good on the fender. So Laura got the frame all painted up. She did a bunch of work under there. Let's see if we can get a look at some of her handiwork. You can remember how rusty all that was. So it's looking good. And there's her blacked out look she's going for, with the black wheels and hubcap. Final coat of paint on the wheel. So give that a day or so and we should be able to put that back on. Show you one other repair that we were able to make this week. Right there, this latch was busted, so went on Amazon. $10 later, fixed. Check that one off the list. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. We appreciate you guys tuning in and giving us your support on the channel. Do us a favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you back here on the next one. Thanks again.